afternoon.
Hello, Constable. Afternoon, Constable. Hello there. No, the door's locked, mate. Why are you trying to open the door, Constable?
Sorry?
Can you give me a name and number, please? Right, I've got your number. Why are you trying to open the door?
I hope you don't intend to put that on YouTube.
It's nothing to do with whether I do or not.
Why?
Because I'm lawfully allowed to.
Are you?
This man stopped me for being overweight. You can clearly see I'm not overweight. It's an absolute fallacy. So he can get his bit over and done with, and then everyone will be happy.
Okay.
Right, fair enough then,
Not a
Constable.
problem.
Thank you very much. No problem whatsoever. No problem whatsoever, Constable.
Okay.
There's no malice or injustice towards you today.
My colleague got your driving licence.
No, he has not.
Has he requested your driving licence?
He said, and I asked him, am I obliged to give my details until he's done his bit? And he walked off. He didn't say anything else.
You are obliged to do that. So if an officer requests your driving licence,
and if I haven't got it on me, what happens?
Obliged to do so.
And if I do not have it with me?
If you haven't, then you're required to give us your name and address and your date of birth.
I don't have to give my date of birth, Constable.
Yes, you do.
Under
If
what
you do
law?
not produce your driving licence.
Under what law?
You are obliged.
Under
to
what law,
give-
Constable?
Under the Road Traffic Act.
That's an act, Constable, not law.
Under the Road
That's an
Traffic
act, Constable. That's an act.
You are obliged to
That's
give
an act,
your
Constable. It's an act.
address if you cannot produce your driving
It's an
licence.
act, Constable. It's an act, not law.
It's
Please
the law of
distinguish
this
it.
country.
No, it's not law of the country,
the law
Constable.
of
It's an
this
act
country.
made by Parliament. It's not
Right,
law.
If you don't do so,
It's not law.
if you do not do so,
It's not law.
Just let me finish. If you do not do so, the officer may arrest you.
Under what law? Under what law?
He may arrest
Under
you.
what law?
I'm just telling you.
Under what law, though, Constable?
I'm just telling you.
Please explain under what law.
I'm just telling you what will happen.
Well, I'm telling you to please listen to me and answer the question.
Leave
Under
your
what law?
vehicle, put your front wheels onto the weighing plate.
Do not demand I do anything, Constable. There's nothing taking place
Put your
here.
wheels onto the weighing plates.
Is that a demand or a request? He just told me to stop here, Constable. Constable.
Is there any reason why you don't want to go across this thing?
He didn't say. You told me to stop here.
Okay.
No, I've just told him that you've told me to stop here.
All right.
So
I want to get you on your way.
Where do I need to stop on this weighbridge?
I want to get you on your way.
Yeah, I understand that,
I'm
Constable.
aware I've kept you here for quite a long time.
Yeah.
The people that I needed to open the door for me didn't get here as quickly as I hoped. So
Yeah,
all
I understand that. But why is your constable trying to open my van doors as well? What
Sorry?
for? What lawful reason did your another constable trying to open my door?
I didn't see that, so I was inside.
Well,
the
it's on
building.
film, so I've got it
Okay,
on
that's
film. I've got
fine.
his number.
Now that I'm here.
Where do you want me to stop
Now
on this
that I'm
weighbridge?
here,
Yeah, I fully
will
understand.
you do what I ask you?
I am. I've been
I want to
compliant.
get you on your way.
Yeah, thank you very
What I
much.
want you to do
Yeah.
is to turn your engine on, drive your front wheels onto that yellow plate and stop.
Right. Can you tell me where the
Okay.
yellow plate is then, please?
Okay, you can't drive with that in your hand.
No, I know. That's another reason you'll try and collar me for it.
Slow down, sir. Slow down. Up there, please. It's just weighing your front wheels.
Yep.
It's saying the 1670 at the moment. It'll say go in a second. When it says that, I need you to put your back wheels on as well, please. So if you can do that now for me.
Yep, I will do, Constable. Let's put this down. Yep, I will do.
Slowly, please. Just like that. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going, sir. Another metre. That'll do you. When it says go again, can you just move forward another metre or two, please? Just get yourself off the weighbridge. You need to move forward, sir.
Now?
Yes, please.
Rightio then,
Can you put the
Constable.
phone down and drive it?
I'm not driving. The car wasn't started.
Stop, sir. You've weighed in at 2,840. I need to see the weighing certificate on the side of your car. Is that all right?
You know this van don't do it. I've got the MOT in here somewhere, so I'll give you that.
I need to know your weight.
I'll give you the MOT. That says it on it.
MOT, what are the weights on it?
Right, no, Constable. I'm not
I need
overweight.
to see your weight.
I'm not
I need
overweight.
to know if you've committed an offence or not. And
I'm
I have to
not
keep you here
overweight.
long enough to make sure you haven't.
I've not
so
been
if
over.
You can let me see the weight on
Yeah,
your
so
door,
you can gain access to the vehicle while I'm in here, Constable. That's all it's to do
You
with.
can let me open the door.
Am I overweight?
Without checking your plate, how can I tell?
Am I overweight?
Need to see your weight on your vehicle to know what
Right.
you're allowed. I can't make it up.
I've got the logbook here.
It won't be on your logbook.
It will. The van weight's on the logbook.
Okay. May I look at that then?
The van weight's on the logbook.
Alright.
No, I'm going to have a look first, though, Constable. It's exactly the weight on here. Exactly the weight.
It's all a bit unnecessary.
No, Constable.
Why is that?
It's unnecessary. You saying I'm overweight when you think I'm overweight.
I form an opinion.
No. Don't
have
even
to
start
form an
that one
opinion
now.
to
No,
do something.
no.
I thought you were speeding. I have to form that opinion.
Revenue weight, gross weight, 3,500 kilograms.
But I need to know what your axles are.
3,500 kilograms is what I'm
the weight.
allowed.
That's the vehicle.
No,
I
Constable.
need to know what each individual axle is. It weighs in
Well,
each
you best
individual
go
axle.
can you go and check up on your database, and please?
No, I haven't got access. It's on your van.
Can you go and check up on
It's
your
on your
database,
van.
Constable?
I'll have to keep you here for an indefinite period then until you let me look at your van.
Well,
weight.
that's as may be, Constable, but it's on the
Okay.
logbook, and it says I'm
Why are you
3,000.
being so unreasonable?
Because you're pulling me for something that hasn't happened, Constable. Blatantly hasn't happened.
Okay. How can I establish that without bringing you to somewhere like this?
Because you should already have this on your bits, Constable, whether you
No.
know whether people are or
No.
not.
Would you let me see the plate on your van? That will sort it out within 10 seconds and then you can go.
I don't trust you, Constable.
You don't what?
I don't trust none of your corporation, Constable.
You don't trust me?
No.
Why is that? What have I done to make you distrust me?
Well, several things what are going on recent in the papers and everything else.
Have
On
you
the
ever
news.
met me before?
It's nothing to do with that.
Have I ever met you before?
It's the name of
So
the
why should I
corporation.
treat you any different to anybody
It's the
else?
name of the corporation, Constable. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
It's not my fault. The name of the corporation has took a bad name.
What? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
Your corporation has took a bad name for
What's my
Make it-
corporation?
the police making up
There's
things.
lots of different police forces in this country.
I fully accept that, and they're all governed by the
There's
same
the
people.
Metropolitan Police.
Yeah,
There's
and all-
Cambridge Constabulary.
yeah, exactly,
There's
Constable.
all sorts of Scotland Police. The Welshaft Police. There's 42 different police forces in this country.
I'm not overweight. It's shown on there. I'm not overweight,
I need to
Constable.
know your axles.
No, it needs to know the weight of the
Give
whole
me
thing.
some axle weights.
It's
I
giving
need
the
to
weight of the
know-
whole thing. We'll weigh the whole van then.
I've just weighed your front axle.
Right.
I've weighed your rear axle.
Right.
Together is your overall weight.
Right.
But then each axle has a restriction on how much it can carry. And I need to know if the weights that it's told me are in excess of the weights that you're allowed to carry on each axle. Because if you're over on just your front axle, I can give you a fine. If you're overweight on your back axle, I can give you a fine. If you're overweight on everything, I can give you a fine. You're okay on your overall weight. So
Right.
that's not a problem. So there's no penalty. Because it's 2,800 something, so you're fine. I just want to check to make sure that your axles are also underweight. If they are, you can drive away. But I can't suddenly determine that information. It is literally inside your door.
Yeah,
on a
inside the door.
sticker.
Inside the door, Constable.
Well, will you let me look at it?
I'm not obliged to let you in my vehicle, Constable, when you can do this
Okay.
from there. You
Okay.
can do this from there, Constable.
Sorry?
You can do this from there.
From where?
You know whether the whole van, if that back axle overweighs, it would weigh total. It doesn't not. It's not the axle. It's what's in on top of the axle.
But each axle has a restriction.
Whatever
on
is
its
sitting
weight.
on the back of that top axle
Right.
would overweigh that bridge if it was overweight in total. Absolute guaranteed.
But
I
each
understand how
axle-
weight bridges work.
Each axles can be different weights.
Right.
You're very light on your front.
Right. So that's perfectly all right. So there's nothing wrong with the front. So now
You're heavy on your back.
No,
so
I'm
I need
not.
to know what it is on the back.
It's not over on the back. It's just proved it on there.
Sorry, it doesn't.
It just proved it. It just showed you the weight.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me what you are.
Constable, if I put 10 tonne of weight on your shoulders, your body and the 10 tonne weigh. It's not just the axle. Please do not test my intelligence. Whatever's in the back will push down on the axle and
I
show
do
an axle
understand
weight.
that. I know the laws of physics.
Right, so exactly. So why
Okay.
can't you laws
But
of physics on
I
there?
still need to know.
No, you still need to
what
gain access
the
to my
weights
vehicle.
are.
That's what you're trying to gain access to.
I'm not trying to gain access. I'm just trying to get some information which will get you out of here faster than you realise.
Nothing to
And
do
you're
with
just
getting
being
out of it. I'll sit here all day
awkward.
because I'm not being awkward, Constable.
Why is it not being awkward?
I'm telling you that it is fact that whatever weighs on top of this van, on top of the axle, is obviously the weight in the back. And there's no weight in the back. There's a couple of push bikes and some
Why
tools,
won't
so I
you
know
let
it's
me
not
look at
overweight.
Some numbers on a police.
Because I know it's not
police
overweight. I know it's not
But
overweight.
how do I know that?
I know it's not overweight.
What you
Bec-
know and what I know, maybe
Because
two
I
different
know
things.
that what's in the back of my van, and I know it cannot possibly make it overweight. Otherwise, the van is
So
too
if
big
you
for
know
the axle.
That, then what are you worried about?
I'm not worried about it. Why
So why can't I look at it?
Why are you saying I'm worried?
Sorry?
Why are you saying I'm worried?
Well, you
I'm not worried.
allow me access to the van. What do you think I'm going to do when I open the door? Attack you or something?
I don't trust you. I don't trust
You don't trust me?
No.
What have I done to make you
Nothing
feel
what you do, Constable.
threatened?
It's the corporation.
What have I
People
done?
get maimed
What have
and
I
die
done to
in the
make
name
you
of
feel
that police
threatened?
name. People have been maimed and died, several in the last year,
Right.
under that name. So I'm staying this side of the door. You're all armed with weaponry.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
You're all armed with
I'll tell you what I
weaponry.
will do. I'll tell you what I'll do.
You're all armed with
To make it
weaponry.
easy for yourself.
You've got weaponry about your person.
What I'll
that
do,
can be used
what,
at will,
Give
Constable.
me a chance to talk.
Don't
What
clench
I'll
your
do to
fist
make
at
it
me.
easy for you is I'll go over there. You have a look. You write it down. I'll even give you my pen.
No, it doesn't
You
matter,
write it down
Constable.
for me, and then I will come
The minute
nowhere
I
near
open this
you.
door, you'll be rifling through everything.
You
You'll be
want
doing.
my
No,
pen?
I don't trust you,
Use your
Constable.
own pen. Write it down for me.
I don't trust you, Constable.
Sorry?
I don't trust you. Not at all. Sorry.
I'll go over there.
It's
and
nothing
you
to
write
do
it
where
down.
you go, Constable. Look how many people have turned
Okay.
up. Look
Sorry?
how many people have turned up.
All right.
What's all this in aid of?
They want to wear that vehicle that's behind you,
Oh, do they?
but they can't because you're refusing to give me the information that I need.
It's nothing to do with the information. I've given you the logbook to
But
show
that
you.
just gives-
You're holding up another member of the public.
That just gives me the gross
who's a
vehicle
courier,
weight.
Right.
who's trying to do his job of work.
And what do you think I'm doing? Going about my business, Constable. You're holding me
You're
up.
refusing.
I'm
to
not
cooperate
refusing.
With this officer, you are holding him up.
I'm not refusing, Constable.
You're refusing to cooperate.
No, I'm not refusing to.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not, Constable. You're making that accusation. No one's refusing.
To cooperate. It's as simple as that.
No one's refusing.
Yes, you are.
No one's refusing, Constable.
You're refusing to cooperate.
Can you give me your word that the only thing you want to get in this vehicle for is to look at that plate?
Absolutely.
Right, well, I'll get out then.
Why would I want to do anything different?
Because your corporation live on corruption. I'm sorry, Constable. That's the way it works. Right, so where's this super plate then? It isn't
Normally
there.
on here. If it's
It
not
isn't
on this
there.
side,
So
it'll
it
be on
isn't.
that side.
No, you're not going to. No, don't even go there. No, he told me it was definitely there. Well, no, what you don't notice is as traffic police. You don't notice as traffic police. Right, how about we just look in the back and you know it's not overweight. You're just absolutely making this up as you go along. Constable, would someone like to check the back, please? They are.
You undo
That-
the bonnet, please. and
No,
then have a look.
Constable, I want someone to look in the back of this vehicle. You've made an accusation I'm overweight. Look in the back of the
I haven't
vehicle.
accused you of anything.
Look, the van can't weigh more than the axle needs. Please look in the back. Please look in the back of the vehicle first to prove my point. There is nothing in there other than the bikes I'm taking to St Neots auction. And there you go. That cannot be overweight, Constable. It's an absolute fallacy. Absolute fallacy. You pulled me on the accusation I was overweight.
Would I be allowed to look under the
You
bonnet?
pulled me on the allegation I was overweight, and it's an absolute fallacy.
Would I be able to look under
Absolute,
the bonnet?
absolute fallacy.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm going to open the bonnet for you. Absolute fallacy, though, Constable. You know it is. You know it is. Full stop.
Let me just go and check what it says on the printout.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry about this, bud. Yeah, so have I. I'm going to be going to work. Yeah, mate.
What
Look,
are you doing then? Just let them sort your van out.
pull me for being overweight. I'm not overweight. You can see I'm not overweight. It's on the feet.
Let them sort it out then.
Well, I'm letting them sort it out. It's nothing to do with you. You're a member of the public.
I've checked the weights and you're within the limits that are allowed.
Right, thank you,
Okay?
Constable.
I appreciate you coming in for me. It's very difficult when you're driving alongside another vehicle to make an absolute perfect guess as to when something's over or underweight. So that's why we ask people to come here.
I know, I fully appreciate it, Constable. I'm not being unreasonable.
I
I'm just.
appreciate you coming here.
I've
I
had-
know I've delayed you, and that's the last thing I intended to do. But now that I know that you are okay, hopefully, if I see you on the road again, and your van looks as it does today, I
Well,
won't bother
I'm taking it to
stepping
an MOT station to have it checked out. Because there's obviously just reason why you think it looked overweight.
in. When I drove alongside, you were in lane 2, I think. I was in lane 4. When I was out there looking across, we look at the springs, which are the back of your vehicle,
Right, yeah.
to support the weight. And when I looked at yours, we generally look for like a smiley
Yeah,
sort of spring.
I understand that.
And when I
did
looked at
mechanics when I
yours,
left
they
school.
looked fairly compressed. That's what made me think maybe he's possibly
I
got
fully
a bit too
appreciate
much in the back. If you'd have let me look in the back, right at the very, very start, I may have been able to go, my gosh, he's got half a dozen bikes in there.
Right. Well, you looked in the back before you went back and checked, but you still went back and checked to make sure I was in the legal limit.
The only time I've looked in your van is when you just opened the
Yeah,
door.
and then you still went back there to check it out.
But then,
knowing full
now
well.
that I needed now I've got the numbers, I can't remember what the numbers were.
Well, that's all right
So
then,
I had to go
Constable.
back and check them.
Yeah, it's all right. Well, I just think this is a bit over the top. I've had a lot of bad
my
press
name?
in Cambridge
Do you need
Police.
my details?
No, it's all right. I've got everyone's numbers. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going.
All right, sir. You
Yeah.
can drive off now.
Right. Thank you very much,
Thanks for
Constable.
stopping.
Yeah, no worries.
All right,
Thank
mate.
you. Cheers.